Well, it's a show that is all about music, and if you love the music of the 50s and 60s, then you're going to love the sounds of this marvelous wonderettes. This morning we have 4 of the cast members that are going to be performing at the Phoenix Theater through February 5th. We've got Anya, we've got Jennifer down at the end, we've got Shayla, and then we have Katrina. I got it right, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not going for the last names because you don't really need to know their last names. You just need to know that they sing beautifully, and you're going to want to head out there. Ladies, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
I'll start with you just because you're closest to me. Tell me a little bit about what kind of music we can expect at this performance.
Well, the Marvelous Wonderettes is really all about the 50s and the 60s, as you said. So the first act takes place at our senior prom. So it's everything from the 50s, all the classic pop. And then what happens in 1968, the second act is our 10-year reunion.
Okay.
So that's all your classic, your Motown, you know, all the really classic stuff from Detroit happens.
Down at the end, Jennifer, most of you play, or all of you in fact, play a specific character. So tell me what your character is and how that plays out on the stage.
I play Missy Miller, and I'm the overachiever of the group and also the peacemaker. I really try to keep things moving along and making sure that everything's going okay, even though it doesn't always happen that way.
Okay, how about you, Shayla?
I play Susie, and she's just really enthusiastic. She's not the brightest crayon in the box, but she has a really great time. She's very honest.
I like that one.
She's a great gal.
Okay, and then I'll have you tell me a little bit about your character.
I play Betty Jean, and she is most definitely the mischief maker. Cindy Lou's her best friend, but Cindy Lou's popular and always tries to steal the spotlight from Betty Jean, so she seeks revenge the whole show.
No, okay, so I'll stay with you, Katrina. I understand that the first part of the show takes place in the 50s, and then sort of the second part of the show, there's a transition to the 60s, so how does that take place, and why is that significant?
Well, it's basically our 10-year reunion, so you know, the 60s music, and I'm sorry, what was your other question?
Well, basically, you make that transition so we can cover the scope of a couple decades in music
Absolutely,
and also
absolutely.
in kind of the
And see
lives
where
of
the
the
characters
characters.
are.
Absolutely, and the characters, you know, we're definitely the same people, but we're more mature, we're a little bit calmer,
Do you
but
get
our
any
personalities
brighter?
are there.
I do, actually. It's like a very bright picture.
All right, well, I'm going to provide information so everybody can get out there. If there's one word to describe this, what would you say it would be?
Exciting.
Fun.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
That's a no-brainer. Well, how about a little performance from the Marvelous Wonderettes?
Sure.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. His kiss is sweeter than apple pie. And when he does the shake and rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry, cherry, or lime. If you had a choice, he'd be your pick. But lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, this is what we want to do. We want to let everybody know that they can go out to Phoenix Theater at 100 East McDowell Road in Phoenix. That's 85004 if you're going to MapQuest and get out there, or navigation or whatever system you use. Seems like nobody actually looks on a map anymore, do they? Why should they? The phone number to buy those tickets is 602-254-2151. And you can find out all about the Phoenix Theater and make sure you get the most out of this performance and the entire season at phoenixtheater.com. Again, this performance, The Marvelous Wonderettes, through February.